Alright, it is time for day 2 of our War Priest Axton run. So, yesterday went so well that I just wanted to keep playing super duper bad. I was editing the video and I was like, man, I just want to keep playing the character. And I don't really know why. It's such a simple idea for an overhaul so far from what I have really played and tested, but something about it just really, I just like really want to play it. So I'm glad that we're back on it again. Today we're going to be finishing normal mode. I am going to find out how strong unstable strength is. Hopefully it's as strong as I want it to be. It'll also give us an excuse to use our action skill as an actual damage source instead of just movement, usually. And then we'll probably start working towards Resonating Faith to try to compensate for the life drain that it causes. And really just kind of see how we get along. We are using 4 Lyudas right now, so I bought some sniper SDUs. And that's really all we need to know. And of course we still hit like an absolute truck, considering we have doubled projectiles and 100% damage bonus. Not even we could get a +6 comm, since it is a blue. So we could have a 12 out of 6 on this, which is really stupid, but it's an option. And then of course we have critical mass with +2 in it, that could be a +5, just to make it even worse as well. I guess I could figure out which one's more worthwhile to really like maxed out buff with a class mod, but either way it's going to be great. Yeah, the damage is just going to be high for like the entire playthrough. I'm really looking forward to Gen 2 class mods. I don't even know what to expect from them. Also, I've kind of noticed that B shields on this character will be kind of really easy to keep up, considering the fact that we reduce shield capacity, but our recharge rate is still going to be the same. So we're going to just fill it up faster. And then also, while it's full, we have up to a 90% chance to reflect projectiles with no damage taken. And then an additional 10%, which doesn't say that it negates damage, but it might, considering the fact that this skill does. And even if it doesn't, that's still a 90% chance to reflect. Of course, that doesn't save us from melees, boss novas, torg splash, damage over time effects, a lot of stuff. But like, still, that's a little bit better than what a B shield would normally be able to tank, so I'm not going to complain. That should just be really nice. Also, I guess as we buff this skill further, we're going to reduce our shield capacity by up to like 60%, which is an insanely large amount. But once again, B shield, and I think that really that's all we'll really use. Maybe a utility shield or 2. Suppress the Pain is going to give us functionally more health, since it'll provide a ton of damage reduction as well. And I really do think out of this tree, I will get these 2, and then probably skip the melee and movement speed kill skill, and also the action skill and kill skill duration skill here. Kind of just because they don't seem as useful to what I'm trying to do. And boop. And boop. Okay, no problem. Speed, go. Farmed. And increased 5-year life duration. It's so long. I still kind of want to put on the peak opener set with this and DigiPeak just to see how long it feels like there. Because it's got to be forever worth of duration. Farming for some XP before bunker. Getting some new shiny Lyudas as a byproduct. Alright, level 28 ought to be good before bunker, right? We're pretty far down our tree. We got a ton of extra weapon damage from this skill. Not nearly as much as just Devil's Deal. Which honestly, maybe I should just like focus a different skill. Even though we have most of the ones that are good in the tree. And we're like 3 points away from getting unstable strength, so getting real close to that damage. Can't wait to see it. Alright. Constructor. Yep. Who'd have guessed? I really should have triggered our action skill sooner. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. This movement is nice. Okay. I wonder how far you could take a level 9 Herald with War Priest. Probably pretty far. Honestly, just based off the fact that you get double damage so early into the game. A TVHM Warrior for real for real? I mean, like, honestly, probably. I do think for the majority of this run, though, we don't really want weapons that have, like, a ×2 effect or a +1 pellet count effect. I think that we'd get more benefit out of just running damage accessories and stuff. Because we could just, you know, double the damage accessories damage instead of having just like a ×4 with slightly less damage. It'd at least be more cost-effective ammo-wise. I think. Alright. Get out of here. That's so dumb. And boop. Okay. Any early funny legendaries? Just gonna put it out there. Not quite. The difference between our health and our shield is insane right now. I know it's because our shield is severely underleveled, but I should probably get about doing, like, some other shield. I'm gonna get a B shield, I know I am. But I'm gonna pretend for a second that I'm not just gonna go do that. Ooh, if we have time today, I could also check out our Tina DLC class mods and see what they buff. Honestly, if any of them buff Devil's Deal and Critical Mass, then that'd be way better than a Rifleman. It'd have a much better catch-all use. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay. So how fast is the health drain on this? Because keep in mind, this is a 30-second long action skill. Oh, that's like nothing. I thought it was gonna be like a couple % a second, or something that was like truly threatening. Okay. That's a non-issue. You know I've got to get a Bada Boom too while we're here. It would go so crazy on this character. Plus for rocket jumping, like, it's just gonna be great. Oh, hey. So, TDOR. Well, it's certainly... I'm gonna keep farming. Ooh. Bandit Grip. Flat off Exhaust. It's damage prefix. Molly 1 sight for projectile speed. That's filthy. And then I know I probably could just farm another one, but eventually we might just put Quick Drawler on this with Gibbed whenever we get to a really high level, just to test it out with rocket jumping, you know, since we have double projectile count. That's nice. That's just a really solid Bada. Doubling projectile with Grog is gonna go crazy. If it properly works with the Drunk effect, that would be insane, yeah. I guess we'll have to find out later. Sawtooth, aka Skyrocket Spam. I really do need a new shield. Maybe I should get a ruby. That'd probably help with survival. You know I have to get the B shield. If he got one shot, okay. Alright, surely one of these is better. We got 2 out of all that. Anshin Torg Tedior. I will take it. Beautiful. How many shots does it take to get to the center of a Saturn? 4. It only took 4. Okay. Well, 1 point Resonating Faith. Does that counter? Yes, it counters the minus health. That's weirdly a little too easy to counter. I feel like that should be a little bit stronger. But, okay. That's nice. We're gonna farm a little bit of XP real quick. Maybe. I'm surprised that didn't crash. Okay. Cool. Well, there we go. Alright, well. Do I get the damage reduction first, or the reflect chance first? I'm gonna go with damage reduction. We resist 60% of damage taken now. Cool. Alright. Boop. Boop. I'm curious to test our damage resistance, but I also don't want to get shot because B shield at the same time. So I'm just going to avoid getting shot. That's pretty good. And there goes the enemy draining my health bar. Never mind. Sir, you one-shotted that BA constructor with no... Yeah, no, I know. It's stupid. 100% gun damage plus double projectile count plus 30% more damage plus whatever this gives. We don't even know. I'm actually really curious what the amount of damage we get from that is. Does that mean it gives a 60% damage buff? I'm going to assume yes. Okay, if that is a 60% damage buff while action skill is active, that means that we have, well, just way too much damage. Like, I don't even care to quantify it, it's too much. That's ridiculous. Okay. Before we go on to Jack and Warrior, I think I'm going to go ahead and go into Tina DLC, just to see what our class mods look like. I'm really curious at this point. If they buff anything I want, I will be very, very happy. Alright, please. Okay, we have a purple, so Fiery Faith, Devil's Deal, and Path of Carnage. Okay, so Devil Deal, that would be nice. Path of Carnage. Hold on, how much does this get buffed by per level? Pretty good amount. Okay. I think I would actually like that more. I honestly might. Devil Deal and Path of Carnage? Just giving us a bunch of stuff flat would be really nice. And if we just happen to get a Chaotic Evil, just crit and fire rate? Okay. Yeah, because the extra crit from this will just make up for the lack of it here. This is too much. That's gross. Alright, well, there we go. We have a new class mod. I know I can't fight Terra properly at this difficulty because he'll be level 50. But like, man, I have so much extra time today, I think I want to try it anyway. Just based off of how well this is going with how much extra damage we're getting and stuff, it's tempting. It's really tempting. Alright, surely this is just as easy as I think it is, right? Just put one there, maybe a few more. Yeah. We might have a little too much damage. Please don't. Okay, we're good. There we go. Alright. So hopefully we get a conference call. I'm not really going to farm too much. But I do want to try to bully Terra just for a little bit. Because, like, I know he's level 50 and all, but it would be funny. And if we win, we might get to see our class mod. I just think, like, with all this damage and all this stuff going on, it's got to be at least somewhat viable, right? Come on, matching our bandit grip. Oh, I did just say bandit grip. Okay. There we go. Ruby acquired. Oh, please. It's Ancient Torque Bandit, you know. No, but it's also double the damage of ours. So, sure. No accessory. Flat off fire. Yeah, I'll take it. What's the worst that'll happen? Okay, Fire Leuda. Alright. So we've got our Fire Leuda. It's level 32, so probably rolled about as high as it can. Crit prefix, which, who cares? And then, not bad overall. Dull grip, Mollywan stuff on it, but like, it'll probably be fine. Okay. We're level 37. We've got a questionably OP character. We'll see if we can do it. I doubt it, but I want to try. Okay. Good thing I have a 0 fuse. That's not a good start. I'm just gonna put that out there. Oh, that's like no health regen. Oh, but we've actually made a dent in the health bar. And the tentacles are kind of a pseudo XP farm, as long as we can stay alive. This feels stupid, but it would work. I've weirdly seen people have worse damage. Imagine if he was purple during any of that damage. You're starting fire phase over there? You suck. That's so bad for us. Yeah. If we can maybe pick up that fire tentacle, we might be okay. Nah. There's no chance? Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't think we have enough time to complete this, even if I wanted to. So, this has been a great XP farm. I'm gonna keep playing until I die, but like, I don't think we're gonna get a Terra kill today. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's taken a little bit too much time to do each attempt. So, fire phase, I'm gonna try to intentionally leave some of the tentacles out there by making them think they can hit me from that line of sight. Of course, yeah, they're gonna switch up whenever they realize, oh, he's over here, get him. And yeah, one of them unfortunately got a fire off, so I'm not doing too hot. But maybe I'm lucky and this one stays, and doesn't block his own crit spot. This game is bad. Oh, it was a switch up. Okay. Totally fair. Yeah, I do not expect this to actually work. This was just a fun little thing to round out the day since I had so much time. We got almost what was it, about a fourth of his health gone? So, slowly we could have done it if I managed to have actually, like, tricked out Fire Phase and done that 3 or 4 more times. But the reality is, this is just not worth it. So, yeah. Good day 2. We're almost level 39 without even touching TVHM. We have plenty of stupid equipment to walk into TVHM with. We have a hive and everything. We have a bee. This ranger is actually super gross for our build. I'm going to probably leave that XP relic on for a lot of the content because that's what I normally do. And that's about it. We'll have to see how Shield of Faith feels tomorrow since we'll deal with a lot of gun mobs and stuff. Day 2.